Years ago, I bought a boat with the intent to become a liveaboard and to fulfill my childhood fantasy of being a swashbuckling pirate. Little did I know of what that would entail. Join me on a grand adventure of preparing the boat and starting the liveaboard lifestyle. And now...
Somebody knocking on my door again. Wonder what's going on. All right. Fresh package. Handy dandy opener tool. What have we got? Mandatory packaging material. One little box. One big bag. I wonder what these could be. But first, the reason why I got these packages. So, upon my return from the Falcon, I realized the camera that I shoot with, I use a GoPro Hero 5 Session, which is this little 1" by 1" cube. During the trip, I had lost the screen protector. It had become damaged, so I had removed it, and that left the camera unprotected. Put your screen protectors on, people, because a little itty bitty hit at the side of the glass piece in the front caused a hairline crack. About halfway through the lens now. It doesn't seem to affect certain types of footage, but in certain lights you can kind of see a reflection, and I don't know about the integrity of the waterproofing anymore now that the lens is cracked. So this is a replacement. And a little bit of an upgrade. I wouldn't mind having two cameras, don't get me wrong. But the Hero Session is this little cube. There's no viewfinder or anything. I have to use my phone for viewfinder, so the battery life isn't what it is because it's always transmitting. This is a Hero 5 Black Edition, but it is the e-commerce packing. So this little box I paid $150 for, as opposed to $350 for retail packaging. So it's a sealed box with these little pull tabs. And of course it breaks when I try to do it for the camera, but we'll try the other side here. There we go. If I fits, I sits. That's me crew jumping in the box. And here's the opening. So it's quite nice packaging here. So you can kind of see, here's the camera and a box of accessories. So I'll pull these out. So it's come in its little frame like most GoPros do. And it's already mounted on a tab. The best part about this camera is that the entire back is a touchscreen viewfinder thingy, so that's cool. And that's quite an elaborate frame it's in. There it is. That's the new camera. And pretty versatile frame here, complete with push buttons through the frame. Huh. Pretty nifty. And the accessory box. comes with USB-C, one of the little platforms for the mount to slide into, a curved one and a flat one, and the battery. That's another thing too, is the Session has a built-in internal battery, and that's all you get. If you pop open the little side door and plug an external power bank in it, you've lost all waterproofing and everything. This, however, I can order other batteries for and just simply swap them on the fly. So, in fact, there it is. Battery installed. That's how easy it is. The other side has the socket for the cable, and oh, it actually looks like it takes a USB, and then it has another auxiliary port. I'm assuming that's for the external mics that everybody puts in on these things for the professional people. I am not one of the professional people, so I will be utilizing the internal mics on it. And I'm just kind of glancing around right now because there should be a spot for a memory card, but I'll look that up at a later date because I do have a memory card on order for this, specifically for this. Now, we'll show right beside the bag. Normally I don't buy these kind of deals, but it was a special package from Amazon with the camera, so I decided to get it because it had a couple things in it that were useful. That you can see right off the bat. Number one, it's a pretty cool carrying case. There it is. It's a bag of plastic stuff. A crushed foam frame for all these plastic things. So let me move this off to the side and we'll take a look at them one at a time here. Windshield mount for car for your GoPro. An extender bar that fits into the frames. So if you've got like a helmet or something. Some of these items I will never use, but some I'll give them a try. They may come in useful. Wrist mount for the GoPro, and it spins around so you can still use your hand. That might actually come in handy for action scenes when I'm on the boat. A clip mount that you can clip to things, and it has the GoPro mount, but it's also pivoting, so you can clip it to something and spin the camera around for it. That will actually be useful. Looks like a head strap for the mount. Oh, look at this documentation. I don't have to guess what the stuff is. It actually comes with an itemized list. So it has that thing that is part of the either the head strap or the chest strap. Chest slap. Yeah, chest slap. That's funny. A bag full of miscellaneous things. Okay, here we go. So a couple of, or at least one, dummy cord. This is a platform that sticks somewhere else, and so you can have your camera, so if the mount gets ripped off, it's dummy corded to you. and it looks like some sort of tool to help with some of the mounting, and it's various clip-in mounts. Oh, there's a tripod mount, so it just bolts on. That screw that's in the bottom of your tripod screws in the bottom of the camera, screws into this, and various handle screws. And that's actually quite handy. Got quite a few of those. And even more handles, but these are some of the more specialties. This is one of the things I was looking into. This is the bicycle mountings. So you can actually mount it on handlebars of a bicycle and have your camera mounted. That's how some of those people get those cool shots. This, however, might be mounted to the motorcycle. Even though I have one I printed for the session, this one, since it came as part of the pack, handle float. So, drop your camera, it floats. Here's one of the things that's actually quite handy. One of these little flexible tripods, and it's flexible so you can wrap it around things. See? But, like I was saying, where did it go? Here it is. It's got the traditional mount on it, like tripods have for cameras, and that's what this little mount screws into, so now it's a GoPro mount. A GoPro specific selfie stick. But it doesn't have push button on it, so this is GoPro specific. Even though it's supposed to be GoPro specific, it really isn't, because it is got the traditional tripod mount on it. So this piece would actually, unless I have a second one floating in the box still, that piece actually needs to be on the selfie stick too, but that will come in handy for getting shots down by water lines and things like that where I can't reach. Looks like part of a Velcro strap, and I think that's part of that headband chest strap thing. Okay, so apparently that is the chest strap, because this is the headband. Ooh. Like Ninja GoPro. And so I only paid, I think it was like $20 for all this stuff. And a lot of it's going to come in useful. Mainly so that I don't have to utilize the mounts I have continuously for other things. I can leave them other places. So whereas the GoPro came with two platforms, one curved, one flat, this actually came with 1, 2, 3 flat, both rounded and square. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 flat. Came with 2 more flat ones and 3 more curved ones, and then the 3M tape for those. So the GoPro already had the tape mounted. These do not, but that's the crazy thing. They are the exact same tape. They are literally the exact same tape. So. And this is the final clear plastic bag. Yep. Desiccant packet. This is the chest harness. So you can put this on, and it basically puts the GoPro dead center of your chest. Believe it or not, that probably will come in handy for shooting sailing videos and stuff where the GoPro is out of the way. I'm not handling it, but the action is centered. That would have actually came in handy when I was doing the video on the lashings that I was going to do, so I may reshoot that.
And then this one is the instructions listed as anti-fog sheets. So I'm not quite sure how those work. There are instructions on how to utilize each of these things. Well, suggestions, but it's kind of like this universal erector kit. Oh, okay. So basically, these are anti-fog sheets. They fit in between. If you have a waterproof mount for your camera, these fill in some of the holes or something like that, so that your camera case doesn't fog in. A little bag to probably put all these little itty bitty odds and ends in, and then of course the carry case itself, which has foam cutout where all this stuff is supposed to go. So a nice little actual box I can use to carry camera equipment in. So that is the the selfie stick has a screw-in handle for the bottom of the tripod. So you can actually use the selfie stick to extend the height of that little itty bitty tripod. So that actually gives you a pretty decent, well, let me see here. That thing is now extended taller than the tripod currently is set up for the camera I'm using right now. Not exactly, to quote a golden robot, not entirely stable, but kind of gives you an idea. So that is my unboxing for this stuff. It is a GoPro Hero 5 Black and a 50-piece accessory packet. So once I get everything kind of set up and everything, I'll shoot the using it and show you the session that I currently use and see if we can't show you what damage that session had done to it. So until then, well, it's not an until then for you guys, it'll be instantaneous. So I guess see you quick. Okay, so here's the GoPro session that I was talking about, and I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but right along the side there, little chip, and the crack's gone about halfway through dead center of it. So it still works and it's still fine, but I'm not sure about the waterproofing or anything. So that's why I bought the second camera. I don't have the memory card for the second camera yet, so I had to pull the memory card out of this. But this is the first filming with the new camera. I did have to modify the case slightly to drill out where the microphone holes are, and this is a kind of like a known mod a lot of people do. The GoPro Hero has 3 mics on it, one on each side and then one on the top, and only one of those is kind of exposed when it's in its carrying case. So I've drilled those holes out. We'll see how the sound quality is, and there we go. So this is what I've been using. Everything that you guys have seen has been filmed on this little cube, and now I have the new camera to utilize for it. So yeah, this is the case that it was, little clip-in case. So and I did figure out, went through the accessories and I figured out a lot of stuff. This little thing, I didn't know what it was. It's actually a wrench
for the end, for the tightening posts, it's actually a wrench to really wrench down on that stuff. So that'll actually be cool because now I have multiple mounts. I will be I'll be ordering cases for both this and the new camera, so that I'm not constantly swapping stuff out. But there we go. There's the new camera and the test of it. So we'll see how it goes.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to buy the Pirate a Taco, why don't you think about becoming a patron? See the links below. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the little bell icon when you want to be notified of new content. And as always, may the wind be at your back.